So, for those who don't know me, I'm Larry, Kim's older brother. And I hope everybody has had enough to drink tonight. If not, shots are available at the bar. You guys take advantage. They're free. So, first I want to thank my parents for giving me a sister and a great friend on my 4th birthday. Kim and I, we do actually share the same birthday, but that's not all we share. We went to the same schools, we listened to the same music, we played the same sports. Kim even rocks the same sneakers that I do. I also want to thank Dave's parents for raising such a wonderful young man. Dave, I speak for the whole Madness gang when I say that we're so happy to have you as part of the family. When Kim first told us about this guy, Dave, she said he was a really special guy. And she said he was a special guy with special needs. Kim warned us that Dave was a really picky eater. She said he didn't eat fish, he doesn't eat vegetables, he doesn't eat fruit, anything green, anything ethnic, anything with any kind of flavor. She also said that he was gluten-free. And you know, for those who know us, we Madisons, we love to grow. So my first reaction was, oh shit. And my second reaction was, what the hell is gluten-free? But this was before gluten-free. Being gluten-free was cool. You know, now I look back and I realize Dave was such a trendsetter. So. And Dave is a really, really fun guy. And Dave likes to party. But partying with Dave is, well, different. You know, most people go out, they have a few drinks, they go home, they pass out. Not Dave. Dave doesn't do that. Dave stumbles home to work on business plans. And then he maps out his plan for world domination on a whiteboard in his living room. No joke, it's there. Dave also likes to do some late night drunken shopping. But you know, he's not buying clothes or gadgets or nonsense. Dave goes out and buys domain names with the hope of flipping them for a profit. www.heatherjenner.com. Nice one, Dave, but I think that was after one too many darkness stories. Just missed. As everyone knows, Kim and Dave met in Seattle while working for Microsoft. What drew these two together may be one of the world's greatest mysteries. Everybody has their theory. I personally think that Kim is with Dave for his fabulous tan, but that's just me. But Dave is from a small town in Ohio with a population smaller than Kim's junior high. And as a kid, Dave spent time outside, playing, riding bikes, flying planes, cow tipping, you know, normal Midwestern kid stuff. And Dave grew up and eventually moved to the big city of Seattle and got himself a city girl. I hear that his friends from back home think he's marrying Carrie Bradshaw. But in contrast, Kim grew up in New York City. Woo. Yay! And Kim left the big city to move to the tiny, rainy town of Seattle. The bad weather in Seattle wasn't a concern for my sister. As everybody knows, Kim prefers climate-controlled environments and rarely does things outside. You know, when Kim was always like this. When she was young, she went to a day camp. Most kids play outside and play sports. Not my sister. She strategically became friends with the daughter of the camp nurse so that she could play on the computer in the infirmary to avoid the elements. It's true. guess all that computer time paid off because my sister went to Columbia University and graduated at the top of her class with a computer science. And now she, well, I don't really know what she does, but she does techie things that none of us really understand. We pretend. And, you know, we all know Kim is really, really smart. She's so smart. But sometimes my sister can be too smart for her own good. You know, after moving to Seattle, Kim and Dave picked up cooking. This is something that Kim had never done, ever while in New York. Not even close. But you know, when Kim puts her mind to something, she always goes big. So, the last time Amalia and I visited Kim and Dave in Seattle, Kim wanted to show off her new skills by making us some eggs. So, you know, she proceeded to tell me that cooking is just chemistry, it's really simple. It spoke over my head, I have no idea what she said, but she convinced me to use her latest new gadget, a fancy new sous vide machine. I agreed, and boy, was that a mistake. Because leave it to my sister to take 4 hours to make an omelet. It was running for 4 hours. I don't know what she was doing, but she oxidized it, dipped it with nitrogen. Who knows? Next time, I'll take my eggs over easy. So, you know, there's not much that I can tell you about Kim and Dave, the couple, that you don't already know. Because most of us follow their every move on social media. It's true. I mean, their dog, Disco, is famous. He's literally famous. It's over there. You know, he has thousands of followers. They take 5 to 10 pictures of him a day. But what you don't know is that Disco now has a bad case of anxiety because he hasn't been able to poop without a camera in his face since they adopted him. But you know, when these it's a great couple, and when these two aren't cooking or social mediaing, they're most likely having these deep conversations that nobody understands. Dead serious. Like, I heard them talking about the right UI for this app that they were inventing. And for those who have no idea what I just said, a UI is a user interface. And I still don't know what they're talking about, but I am just really glad that these two know what they're talking about and they can understand each other. You know, I could go on forever, but I'm going to end it here with some marital advice. You know, as some of you know, my wife Amalia and I, we've been happily married. We've been together for 10 years, married for 5. It feels so much longer. We have a beautiful boy named Izzy and another on the way. And my advice for you guys, it's so simple. To have a happy marriage, you know, continue to just communicate, play together, cook together, do fun things together, but most importantly, just do nothing together. You know, you guys are awesome. You know, I know big things are in store for you, and I look forward to seeing you and being there with you on the adventure. You know, and on that note, if I could have a glass. Let's raise our glasses to Kim and Dave. Let's pour a little bit out for Disco. I couldn't be happier for you guys. Cheers. I love you.